Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, all lovers of freedom and seekers of justice, all depending on where you are watching us from this moment. I don't know your time zone. I remain your own very committed Biafran radical presenter, social commentator, and dogged political analyst. I am bringing it to you as it happened today once again. This is still Biafran Radical Freedom TV, where we are projecting from. So if this is your first time of joining us, or you have been joining us but you have not subscribed to this channel, please do good. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. And when you see our programs, video or live program, please do good to click on the like button and share accordingly, because we will always give you Ife Wunata. Yes, so I know boy Uneri. So please do good to share, follow us, and you can see our brother Obi-Wan Netu is doing well. This Edofa's son, please look for him, follow him. But for today, we are going to play from his program. In his program, the criminal DOS, the one Nigerian IPOB criminals who have made it a point of duty to sabotage the cause of the freedom of Biafran people, according to their own words. We are not putting to them. It is what they confessed severally and again. The one they call Fulani child, the Nwekwensu. You remember? Fulani child, Nwekwensu. Some of you choose to call him Biafran child, No, it's Fulani child, Nwekwensu. He said it again, that you might think that we have forgotten what we said before, that we are reaffirming that instead of Simon Ekpa to bring Biafra, that he personally, if his colleagues are stepping down on that promise, that vow, that he is renewing the vow, that he will become a rebel. Can you forget that? No. But I am not going to that. Is the one that they just did some today, not yesterday. The program today from I will play it here. They said that IPOB, that they admitted that they transformed IPOB that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu created into a secret court. But the problem is that they said that they don't want to admit that it is a court as an occult, that it is a confraternity. That IPOB that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu labored to build, that it is a confraternity. That is why you see them fighting for who own this camp and who owns this this squad. Who own this squad. Fulani child will say, build my own squad, so that when Nnamdi Kanu come, if he refuses to we will. You see, Nkoromiru was building his own squad. Chinas and one slave was building his own squad. They now turned the peaceful, just movement for the actualization or for restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra into occultic gathering of wolves. They confessed it today. You know, you will not know, an enemy will not know when God will put something in his mouth that he will begin to confess his evil. Sometimes they do it in beer parlor, sometimes they do it when they want to boast. Now they are the ones exposing themselves. That they have transformed the organization that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu put forward for the restoration of the Biafran state. That they turned it to confraternity. Do you know why they came to that? That is why you have to take oath. So I will not want to waste your time. I want you to listen to this so that you will hear it firsthand. Okay? Then from there, we move forward. We need to move forward. You need to see what your own brothers are doing. They turned this to... And there are many other things they confess to, but then let us take the bull by the horn. Okay, let's go there. Let's hear from them. Listen, it's up to 20 minutes.
I'm a bit disappointed in as much, but everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It's just a single opinion. My question is this now, as the last brother asked you. You say the DOS are useless, they're not doing anything, right?
I say the DOS, let me just say it very clear. I say the IPOB leadership, they are behaving irresponsible.
Irresponsible.
Yes.
And what is, first of all, let's go back this way. Who is holding Mazin Nnamdi Kanu?
The federal government of Nigeria.
The federal government of Nigeria, is that what you think? That's what you know.
You asked me a question. You asked me a question. I say.
Okay, thank you for the answer. I'm going to narrate this for you. Where is Mazin Nnamdi Kanu from? Which country is he from that is holding his citizenship?
Nnamdi Kanu have dual nationality.
Yeah.
He has
citizenship.
His
recent citizenship, the one he's been using.
Okay. Nnamdi Kanu is has a dual citizenship. Number one, Nnamdi Kanu have a Nigerian citizenship because he was born in Nigeria. Number two, he have a naturalization in UK.
He's a British citizen.
Nigerian citizen and British citizen.
Okay, that's good. Now, so Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was in UK and was going to Kenya. Okay, there was nobody in IPOB that knows he was leaving to Kenya. And when he left to Kenya, he goes to the embassy, right? The UK embassy. He talks to them, tells them he's going to Kenya. That's how travel works, right? I want to have a conversation with you. Okay?
When you are traveling, when I was traveling from Germany to Nigeria, I did not tell Germany, what am I going to tell? The only thing I did is just to show my document and cross. If you are traveling to Kenya, doesn't mean you tell British government, oh, I'm traveling. Are you the president? Are you the prime minister of Britain?
No.
Telling them that you want to go to
Kenya. You understand what I'm saying? When you're traveling from let's say I'm in Canada now. If I'm traveling from Canada, the government of Canada, even I don't need to tell them, but because I went to the airport and I bought my ticket, it's registered to them where I'm going. They exactly know who I am and where I'm going. Do you understand? It shows their system, their national system. That this.
I remember you have a dual nationality. Remember, don't forget. You have a dual nationality. Thank you. Go ahead.
What he's traveling with was a UK citizenship. So it does show us that he's traveling out to a different country. Now, we both know that UK is against this Biafra restoration project. Would you agree or not?
If UK is against, excuse me, let me answer that question for you. If UK is against Biafra, I will say no. They are not against it.
Why would you? Okay.
I will say no. So I have reasons why I said no. They are not against it. If they are against it, IPOB is holding meeting in when Nnamdi Kanu was in UK. IPOB have been holding meeting in UK. Not only
right?
Hold on. If UK is against it, how come IPOB was holding meeting in UK? Even to tomorrow, they are still having coordinators. If they are against you, they clamp down on you, they will arrest you.
Sorry. That's a lie. The reason why is this is because IPOB is we are not a violent organization. We are a registered organization. Like here in Canada, we are actually a registered organization with the government of Canada. We pay our taxes.
Answer your question.
Yeah, I'm you said UK would not. That's what I'm saying. UK created Nigeria. The British created Nigeria. And
we are not talking about creating Nigeria. You asked me a question and I put an answer to the question.
That's why I'm coming. I'm trying to paint a narrative to you before I ask you a question, if that's okay. The British created Nigeria, and in the essence of creating Nigeria, we are trying to divide it. Now we want to separate it. Would you allow someone to separate what you built? Would you allow someone to destroy what you built?
Okay, let me put answer to it. My answer to it is very clear. UK created Indianistan, not Bangladesh and Pakistan. India, they decided to break away. So there was a time they fought war. There was a time different things happened. Yes, just like that. So if you succeed in breaking away, you will succeed. But you have to do it with, you have to be very careful. Like, I'm saying this. Immediately Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya. I saw the shenanigans, how some IPOB people were coming out, leadership, or I don't know how to call it, how they were giving a mass boost on social media, bringing out all these things we are doing, all these things on social media, on Radio Biafra. Excuse me, sir. I saw the issue was going on Radio Biafra with the way people were talking. It was very, very funny people. I was 24 hours on Radio Biafra listening. Even there was a day somebody just came from one of the directors, I don't know, he said he have been resigning. P2B is contesting election. He's just resigning his IPOB position. What about people at the way they are talking, the way they talk alone, my friends? The law that comes from their mouth make them. You see, let me tell you something. When Nnamdi Kanu was piloting his IPOB, when the law came out, when they was a product of Nnamdi Kanu, people, even the Yoruba people started loving Nnamdi Kanu. People started having interest in Nnamdi Kanu. But immediately Nnamdi Kanu was arrested.
Are we able to have a discussion?
Look at this IPOB leadership now. But how they are mesmerized.
Sorry, I asked you a question though. Do you know who the leadership of IPOB here? Who are the leadership of IPOB?
Yes, I know the leadership of IPOB.
And then I'm asking you, who are the leadership of IPOB? Because
China Sauro, Chike Dozie, the structure Nnamdi Kanu have before. China Sauro, Chike Dozie, Madame Ribo, many of them. I have to go and look at my book where the names, their names and their phone numbers. I have all them with me.
Okay.
Their structures.
According to you now, Tina Sanworo, Chika Edosem, they are on Facebook fighting some Monepa.
Go to Tina Sanworo Twitter page. Go and look at the rubbish that man is posting there. Are you not seeing it? You just see this nonsense.
I don't want to disrespect you. I have been following you. I don't want to disrespect you. And out of respect, would you mind not disrespecting my elders, please? In as much as you have your own take on the issue, I respect your own take. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Absolutely. Ask me a question. I asked you a question.
Absolutely, go on.
Are you aware that when the black were being denied their rights in America, that different civil society, people like Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, and a lot of people came out, were doing this struggle? Are you aware?
I am aware.
Okay.
And now, are you aware?
Excuse me.
Are you aware that in the Biafra resolution?
Allow me to ask you a question. You have one question I've asked you. And the second question is IPOB. Is it a secret court? Is it a secret court or a family business?
IPOB is a movement.
I asked you a question.
I'm answering you. We are a movement champion.
If it's a secret court, say yes, it's a secret court. If it's not, you say it's not.
It's not a secret court.
Okay.
Or a family business. But I'm explaining what
you know why I asked you. You know why I asked you this question,
Yes, go on.
The reason I asked you this question is because I have been watching you people on the Radio Biafra. You say, oh, this I'm like, but you don't take oaths. They cannot, but we don't take oaths. They cannot be speaking. Look at the way people are talking. Somebody did not take oaths. Are you not fighting for society, a a secret oath taking.
Can I ask you something? You yourself now. You're from Edo, right?
Yes.
You're from Edo. Okay. In Edo, you know there is a lot of fraternities here, right?
Yes.
By year. Before you join those fraternities, do you take oaths? Those are fraternities. Those are not cults. Those are not secret.
Yes.
Give me an example.
Yes.
You take oaths.
Yes, you take oaths. So you should make us to understand that IPOB is a fraternity. She just tell us so that I will understand. So if you are now referring IPOB to be a fraternity, you tell us.
IPOB is an organization.
No. It's a fraternity. That's what you should really first understand now. Please don't jump that thing. You are referring IPOB to be a fraternity. That's what I have earlier said before that. You need to tell us if it's a secret
I'm referring it to the only thing in your community that we can refer in the sense of establishment.
You are sharing the same idea now with secret courts.
The only thing that we need that can be tagged into an establishment that can be looked into something that is tangible that someone can refer something to is what I refer to. There is nothing in the Edo city that someone can refer to.
And you see the way they are fighting themselves now. It's the same thing with the IPOB and do something. You see fraternity, they call it reform, what do you call that one? New Black Movement of Africa, NBA. It's a fraternity. You understand? They register it. They still have registered it. These people are well registered in Nigeria. They are fraternities. You are the one called them cultism. They call themselves fraternity. Even Moni call themselves Reform Moni Fraternity. So are you telling us that IPOB is also belongs to this set of organization or fraternity?
You are trying to paint a nice.
You are the one who is painting it.
To push. No, IPOB.
How can you be comparing IPOB to
because I said, like I said, in your community there is nothing that someone can.
Why can't you compare IPOB to something different? You comparing to
okay, tell me
no, I'm not telling you. You know.
No.
You doing this now.
I'm asking you, tell me something in your community I can compare IPOB to. Okay, tell me something.
Look. I make an example, sir. I make an example for you. I say in America, we have civil society movements. Will you listen to me, sir? See, we have civil society movements who fought for freedom in America. They were not taking oaths. They were not fighting themselves. So if you don't take oaths, you don't do this one. Why are you doing all these things now? Almost everybody. Am I a cultist? Am I a fraternity member? I don't belong to any fraternity, and I will never take oaths before I die.
Which movement was championing for the freedom of Americans? We're doing that.
They have different civil rights movements.
The Black Panther, right?
Different people. Martin Luther King was a pastor. He was a pastor. Martin Luther King did not take any oath.
The Black Panthers, you take an oath. You don't just join the Black Panthers as a movement. You take a note. So that is one of your examples. In a Black Panther, you cannot just wake up right now and say you're joining the Black Panthers. I can tell you because.
And you were saying all this is on live. People were watching you talking already. This one, I think. Do you want me to put all those audio for all these Biafra something for you?
Please. Please. You know we are in the age where people can carry misinformation and propaganda, but please. Tell me those information and play it for me.
Okay, I want to ask you a question now. I want to ask you a question, sir. I saw about 2 years ago or 3 years ago, I saw some of the IPOB people. They went to Finland. They said they went to go and submit a letter that Simon Ekpa should not be measuring Mazina the kind name with smarts. That Simon Ekpa is not a member of IPOB. That was going to go on.
And what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that?
Okay, let me tell you something. I live in civilized worlds. In English, I don't know if you understand this.
I live in Canada, but I don't worry.
In that letter, when I even describe Simon Ekpa as a terrorist. Say they bound people for East. Okay, now let me put this word to you, sir. I want to put it before you. Listen very well. In law, he who allege must prove. Are you aware of it?
Yes.
Okay. Since you allege Simon Ekpa, say the in this one, or why you know carry and go court for Finland? We're not them members for Finland.
Listen,
answer the questions. We're not going to be member for Finland.
I'm answering you now. That's what I'm going to answer you. You live in a civilized world, right? Good. How long does when you make a report to your police in the essence of terrorism, how long does it take the police to investigate the issue?
Let me tell you. Let me use my own self as an example.
Yeah.
In 2018. I was reported to police that I'm carrying out a terrorist activity by the agent of the Oba of Benin. That very year, I was being served a paper in a court of law. But that paper they served me because there was something like terrorism inside. They said, because if you are alleged of terrorism before the court, you must prove it too. So now, the Oba of Benin himself, not another person, sent a lawyer. That is where I reached out to Nandi Kanu in the beginning. So we went to court, the lower court, which is high court. Then they were not able to prove prove their case. The case was dismissed, and the money I spent was being given to me. They were not satisfied. They appealed the case in a land garage. Just one nice thing, I'm making an example of myself. Because the Oba of Benin said, he filed an affidavit, it showed me that everything I am saying about him is all lie. But anything like that did not happen. He's a good man. He fought for human trafficking. I am fighting him because he stopped people like us from doing what do you call it? Trafficking. You understand? See all these things, I'm defaming him, blah blah blah, all these things, okay. But we went to a court. Okay, now why am I saying all these things? We went as far as the Supreme Court. If you allege someone of wrongdoings, since you wrote a letter to the government, I think the right thing you could have done, if people really understand what the law says, why can't you go take somebody back to court? The last time I checked, I know IPOB is all over the world. Do you mean you don't have IPOB member in Finland?
Okay, so now that you made your explanation, can I explain something to you? Maybe you can.
Before you explain, what stop people from suing someone?
That's exactly what I'm about to explain to you.
Yes.
So you can figure that answer. In Canada, if I make a case, if I make a report, and it has to do with the terrorism charge, and it's not one person, and it has a petition from a lot of people, what does the government of Canada do? The government of Canada sends out CCs goes or RCMP or CCs. They start investigating that issue. Sometimes it takes up to 7 years for their investigation. But the reason why they have to do that investigation, the first time they might call you the first time in to just ask you questions, feel wave things, see how you are doing, and then they get the information they need from you. Why they're asking you that first question, you have to be very smart on what you have to say, because that time people don't know. They think it's a friendly invitation, but it's actually an investigation. After that, they take that question that they got from you and then do the main thorough investigation. They get every single evidence. This is not Nigerian government. They have to go to every single places, every single evidences to get every evidence they need to be able to nail you. Now, when they get all those evidence that they need, they will not come and arrest you. Okay, let's make an example of this your so-called leader, Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa was in investigation according to the police.
You are talking next story. Why did you refuse to take this man to court? You see, I live in Germany. Excuse me, I live in Germany. Western world is Western world. Canada is not different. The question, if you know, excuse me, you are just trying to bend this question. Listen, if you know what we are saying is true, listen, okay, just listen. This is what the law says. We all know. Me, I have many lawyers. I have been to court many times. I am saying to the listen. In a case situation like this, you are alleging Samonepa of doing this or doing that or doing this, and you have all those proof. There is no need of you going to the police. The best thing you could have done, listen now, will you listen? Why did you not go to a lawyer? Did lawyer reject you? Did any lawyer reject you in Finland? Oh, we cannot take him to court. See, I was sued to court. Why are you people doing all these things to this man? You can't go to court. You want to intimidate him. Why was a newspaper message? Eh?
Why was Simon Ekpa? What initiated the arrest of Simon Ekpa?
Okay. Are you working for that government?
My brother, no.
Is IPOB that initiated the arrest of Simon Ekpa or federal government? I don't know.
Of Nigeria
are you people as IPOB working with the federal government? I don't know where you people belongs to.
Nigeria has nothing to do with Simon Ekpa's arrest.
Okay, you are not the one claiming it now.
Simon Ekpa was arrested because he was making a terrorist threat. And
who is not claiming the claim now? Is it IPOB or?
Have you read the court document about the arrest of Ekpa?
Yes.
Have you read it?
I read it.
The real court document from the court. And do you see under that court document? Do you see that they actually put in every evidence about the case he posted on Twitter on his account?
Excuse me.
Did you see that?
Do you know what? Let me put something to you. You said see. Let me. You are just being funny.
I think I understand now.
No, don't wait. You are being funny. See,
sorry, I cannot entertain you.
Look at what you are saying now. You see what we are saying now. I wanted to ask you a question. You ran away. You people are just being funny. This IPOB irresponsible people. Nobody will ever like to go close to you. People are irresponsible. And if people don't stop this nonsense, I'm going to disgrace you people. You people are fooling yourself. You don't know? What is wrong with you people? People are just being jealous. We also have one boy in Benin called Abatobaze. The same jealousy spirits. You think Simon Ekpa is making money. You people always interested about money.
All right. At least you have heard from this to this extent. I want to take us on a little. Okay, I will not play that side. I wanted you to see how the over 700 Biafrans stormed the headquarters of the Finnish investigative bureau. What they said to the government of Finland. You will see. These guys are just rumor mongers. They have now said that IPOB, the one they belong to, which is not the same Biafran movement we and Nnamdi Kanu is pursuing or is working with. They carved out their own and it became a cult. That's okay for them. They are the ones to define what they are doing. So they defined what they are doing. It's cultism. It's okay. And the problem is that they don't even know the words they use. Sometimes you might say occultism and cultism is okay. Is it a secret society? This is what this guy asked him. And he said no. And he said no, but it is a confraternity. But let me not go to that point yet. Let us start from the questions that the guy was asking him. Is this organization a terrorist organization? Are you people pursuing for freedom? Are you suing for freedom? What are you doing? He gave him instances. Now the guy said, it is not Simon, it is not federal government of Nigeria that moved for the arrest of Simon Ekpa, purportedly. That everything that Kashim Shettima and the delegation he led to the Finnish government house, that it doesn't have anything to do with, maybe it has to do with, I don't know what to say, how to grow pigeon No, you can hear any kind of story here in this part of the world. Maybe grow pigeon, now pigeon begin to grow rice. We produce rice. Maybe it's why they came. So it's okay. The guy laughed at him, to scorn, to mocked him by, So you people are now taking the glory of it. Why do you want to just disgrace yourself? The guy referred to him to the case of revolution agitation against the maltreatment of the blacks in America. Now brought in some different civil rights organizations and different civil rights personnel, like the Martin Luther King, Martin Luther Jr., and Marcus Garvey, and a host of others who, agitated for the same thing. Do you know why the guy was bringing this? He didn't allow him to even teach him. Because Marcus Garvey was there, this guy was there, this guy was there, this guy was there, all of them were there. They were doing one and the same thing. Nobody was maligning each other, nobody was clamping down at each other. But why do you every day? Because the guy said, I followed everything. Simon Ekman never fought you guys. Then why were you insisting on code of conduct? Oath. Did Nnamdi Kanu make this a barrier to Simon's working? Did Nnamdi Kanu refuse to honor Simon Ekpa's invitations or running programs together? Did Nnamdi Kanu make that a restraint when he himself even introduced the same person that you are claiming does not take this your occultic oath? And he said this person is the person that will take us to the other dimension of the struggle. Did Nnamdi Kanu, is he not the person that formed the organization? So why do you want to turn the organization into something else? Turn it now to a confraternity. Now he was now likening the IPOB, their own IPOB One Nigeria, to Eye, Aro, and all of that. The Black Panther, and whatever they choose to call it. That is what they likened IPOB. The guy was so disappointed. He was so disappointed. He said, this is it. He was trying to make it up. He said, you are the one. Look at it. Tomorrow now you will say it is they blackmail you. He even tried to even say something like that already. You are the one telling the world that of everything you look around in this world, the only thing you see to make reference to your oath-taking organization is a Black Panther, and all of that. And he did not even stop. He was even insisting when they do their own. Did you not? When they do that, he now said, "That is as a defense, as you know, when they want to now correct, they have they want to correct the error, the blunder they already made." He said, "Oh, I look around your village. I did not see any other thing to give example. What do you know about his village? You did not see any other thing. You did not see Benin women movement. You did not see any other thing. That is the only thing. And a Black Panther. That's the only thing you see." And he even emphasized the Black Panther. Won't you take an oath before you go? And he came to defend it. So he said that they are confraternity, that they are not caught. You see, when you see this, yes, it is established that this IPOB One Nigerian. That's no more where we're going. But their illiteracy, they use concrete. After mixing concrete, they pour down super glue. After super glue, they put iodite. Then they use silicone. They mix everything together to block their head. That's why none of them reason like normal human. Look at what somebody was saying. The guy said, "Oh, if you are looking for something to give instance, that I try to even guide you, help you, so that it will be easy for you. I try to relate to the black revolution or the agitation of the blacks to stop the oppression of the blacks in America. I brought this, mentioned some persons. I expected you to follow that line to give instance. But you never did that because you know exactly what you people are doing. It is occultism, confraternity." The guy had to clear him. It is you people that called it court. That even Ogboni, they call it a renewed confraternity. That this is what they are. You heard that all yourself. I'm just trying to, Then you see a host or the other of where do I want to start and where do I want to end? Oh, there is something else I want you to picture from here. This Oba, this Edo's son. It's not as if he doesn't know. He know that these guys are a bunch of riffraffs. He was using their brain, whining them. He said, okay. The guy said, do you know, with one kind of lunatic question, do you know Britain he doesn't want Biafra to go? Do you know Britain doesn't want to stop? Can you create something and you want it to break? No. The guy knows everything, but he knows that these ones are clowns. Now, do you know what he said? He said Britain doesn't want to stop you. That if Britain wants to stop you, that they will not allow you hold all this your program. Now, for them who are saying that Simon Ekpa, the IPOB autopilot, they are not doing this one. The guy said this is not an autopilot, it's about government. They recognize the government, that is why they allowed this to hold. Why they allowed you say, oh, we are paying tax. Oh, again, you are now confirming that you are not, all your own of shenanigan of IPOB is just a kind of flexing organization, not a freedom fighting organization, because you confess that UK don't want you to do what you are doing. So because of the tax you will pay them now, they want to do what you are doing, because you are confessing that you are not fighting for freedom. That's why they allowed you to do what you are doing. If you are the one telling us that Britain, the UK don't want you to do what you are doing, and this guy now proved to you that they allow you to do your meetings, so if your meetings were genuinely for the freedom of the Biafran people, which you say they don't want to hear with their ear, and you even registered it in their place and say this is for this movement is for the freedom of these same people, you say they don't want to, they forbid. The same way Nigeria say the unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. So that UK say that breaking Nigeria is not negotiable, it's not a possibility, that they are against you, Biafra, they don't want you to go, and they are allowing you to hold your meetings. That means they know already, like that you are just running a cultism, confraternity, not any freedom fighting organization. So that is why when you make your petitions to Finland ignore it. The people you say they are terrorists, you say, oh, they begin to spread the rumor. So if you go to Finland, rumor, you begin to spread rumor. If you go to the rumor mill machine there, if you go to Finland, any of them, if you go, you will not come back, any of you. I am going to show you. Look at them. Did they go to Finland? Did they go to Finland? I am asking you.
World rejoice. Biafra for protecting him. That's declaration that happened on the declaration that happened.
I want to show
government in exile, but now United States of Biafra. Yes. 2 times we have hosted event here in Finland, and the declaration that happened on the 29th of November 2024 is a landmark. Yes. So we are saying thank you, Finland. Thank you, Finland. You have been with us all the way through this journey. Yes. And at this last minute, we thank you for protecting our Prime Minister. Yes. We thank you for protecting him. That's all we can say. Yes. He is in good hand. Yes. As long as he's here, there is absolute no fear. Yeah.
Okay, you can see where your rumor took you to. He is in good hands. the Biafran people were giving votes of thanks to Finland because they know if Finland does not support them, as you people say that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist, and there are a band of terrorists that are supporting him, they are coming to Finland, they will all be arrested. They came. Finland even gave them security and allowed them pull Nigerian flag down and erected the Biafran flag. You are funny people. Finland watched all this happen and they're happy. You will still see interview. Interview will come. Interview. Finnish people were confessing, and I was even attesting to the bravery of Simon Ekpa. That they love that. That all these ones you are seeing, nothing. That the government is actually trying to fool some people to give him his safety. Whatever you are hearing is shenanigan. Just to keep him, because they know that your people have done a lot of things, including even bringing assassins in. So Finnish government have kept him safe. So you'll be disgraced when you see him dance on his pages again. I don't know what you will say that time again, because Fulani child he already said, hey, no, he was not arrested. All these things again planned so that they will not declare Biafra. They have been fooling you. They are now running away from the declaration. We have declared everything. Everything they say, they are debunked. They are flawed. They are made to look more miserable than they are by the day. By the passage of time, they look more miserable. They become more miserable. So, can you see that? At least, they even went as far as to say, hey, okay, now they don't do them. Because the did not come. Go and ask. The one they called, what is that, Anoman? What's the name of that Anoman? What is it called? What am I doing with his useless name? Let me ignore him. What is that his name? Always, propagating rumor and rumor alone. It's okay. So you need to understand that your rumor does not change anything. Do you know why you keep on seeing their lunacy? When he asked this Edo first son or so, he asked him, if you build something, will you want that thing to break? You built something, will you want that thing to break? I asked him. The guy answered. He said, I already told you. If you say they are ready to frustrate you, they don't support you, that means you are admitting that what you are actually doing in UK and some other countries is just this confraternity you are talking about, because it is a confession that they are not really doing anything Biafra. But leaving that apart, that I will still answer you. He said, UK created Nigeria, like you just said. The guy said, UK also created Indianistan, that is India. Indianistan, when they were together. And the time came, the center was not holding. Like the center wasn't holding for Nigeria and Biafra. And they fought their war. They disagreed and fought their war. And the Britain, who created them and created Biafra, watched them fight their war. After so many years, at the end of the day, they succeeded in breaking India apart, Pakistan apart. They had a little cultural difference. They own a very little. Now, the same Britain still allowed the Pakistan further to break into two again, Bangladesh and Pakistan. So you are seeing that you don't have anything to talk about. So why didn't the Britain create? Is it a curse on you? You want to, they do not allow us because you refuse to. The guy was telling him, it is because of your foolishness. Anybody who will come to liberate you, you will sabotage the person. So keep Britain away from this. That you people sold Nnamdi Kanu. You have also gone that he saw you people last 2 years. The guy mentioned 2 years ago. You went to Finland. You submitted a lot of petitions. The guy even attested that so many petitions that Simon is a terrorist. Simon is this time they even submitted additional 15,000 petitions. And because the Britain they're talking about help them provide the email to the Finnish investigative bureau. But in the end, Simon will still thrive because they are just keeping Simon safe. That's why they allowed the declaration to continue. So now you can see that the guy summarized the whole thing by telling you these guys fought for their own. They were determined. Nobody sabotaged them, but you are sabotaging your bro. You made Nnamdi Kanu. He first of all came to say Nnamdi Kanu was going from UK. He traveled from UK, and because he traveled from UK, he did not meet he told the government. The guy said, "Is he the prime minister or is he the crown? That is the queen." Telling them you want to go to, what is your business? When you want to go, you approach the embassy and process your documents and you travel with. Meanwhile, Umokoko, look at how they lie. Did Nnamdi Kanu visit, since he ran away from Nigeria, did he ever visit UK? Now the people will say that they follow Nnamdi Kanu from the day he was born. No? Because you want to make lives of everything. And the goodness me, if you remember the video when Nnamdi Kanu said, you want to make money, make enterprise of every situation. You want to turn every situation as a money-making opportunity. That is what the guy told them. He didn't remember the video Nnamdi Kanu said, they want to turn every situation as a money-making. That is why there is no progress. They want to turn every situation as money-making. And the guy, do you know why? The guy referred to all the allegations they are giving to Simon. Nobody is paying dues to them again because of their criminal mindedness. Because everybody saw that they told them everything is underground. That's why the guy is saying, why is everything you do underground? We are talking about you now confessing that it is a confraternity. Now when they ask you why you are not doing anything, say underground. Some of the things you give credit to yourself is the court. Are we not the one pushing for the court process? The same court you are telling everybody that Ala Ejimako is implant or is this, is that. Which court then are you talking about? Why are you fighting? Is it not because Ala Ejimako, our barrister Emiebo, refused to reveal anything to you people because Nnamdi Kanu sacked Karo White because of his betraying of our cause with the Fulani, which you guys are the brain behind it. Ejiofor is the brain behind you. So all of you are working with the caliphate, running away, working with the same people that we call our enemy. We never knew that you were up to something very devious, very, very devilish. Now you can see at the end of the day that you are a bunch of non-entities and betrayers and failures. You can see nothing, not even ordinary prediction. You are unable to be useful in any way. You have proven that you can never be useful in any way. Gossip. Nothing tangible will you ever be able to do. Nothing. Not even one thing. Not even one thing. There is no one thing you want to be, and you say this is what I live for. Now you will see how the Finnish people are hailing Simon Ekpa. You were in the hall. You watched the hall. And I also want to bring to beer. You said go to the court case. Is it going to court case or going to the investigation? Which court? Is it the court that they are going for from next year? Or you're talking about the investigative report? And from the investigation report, what was there is that the allegations that he is given, which they are still investigating, if they already confirmed that he's a terrorist, there won't be any need going to court or going. It's already confirmed. So what are you? What is it all about? Now the Finland have seen have seen the group of terrorists that came, and the group of terrorists finished. So you are indirectly calling Finland the ground for terrorist establishment and inauguration. So Finland now saw the terrorists. They are told that these are terrorist funders, and so terrorists who went and finished their meetings and they go, and the Finland gave them security to do their terrorist meeting, and they go. You are a bunch of jokers. The guy said you are all just funny. You're just funny. You're just too funny. Just you are very very unserious people. Because you just want to run a court. If you want to run, must you associate IPOB to your cultism or to your confraternity? Can't you be bold to run? He told you that other confraternities, they are registered. So go and register your own court and don't associate it with the IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa. Do your own. Go and run a court. You know you're running a confraternity. What is your business? Is it court? Oath. Is it that the result you do what you are doing? Is it what the guy is doing? Is it's not working? Oath. He said this. The whole thing was so annoying. It was joke. It was like a joke before, but it became very pugnaciously annoying. What kind of morons are these? From what planet did you guys come from? Bunch of morons. Oath. Okay, from Finland, from UK. He should go and meet. He did meet. Did he come from UK? Didn't Nnamdi Kanu travel from UK? Even the lies, the propaganda, you cannot even, because your brain is not even articulate to do anything at all. Your brain is not articulate to do anything at all. A guy is now caught. In the video already, most of real IPOB people have seen it. He's caught in Okigwe. They are the ones that buy people in Okigwe, I think around Wednesday, Thursday. And they have been apprehended and tortured. They confessed. You same guys. Ejima was caught, the guy Onyami, all of them confessed. They call China Sangwa slave, they call Chikadozie. Because all of you want to paint, you want to tag Nnamdi Kanu, you don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Thank God the Edo guy said it. You don't want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. You don't want him to be released. That's why you keep on, it must be ESN, so that you keep using the ESN to commit terror, so that Nnamdi Kanu will not be able to come out. When Simon Ekpa said, no, we have ended ESN, he said, no, we must use the ESN. We have ended ESN. Because you want to, because it's Nnamdi Kanu that created it, so you must use it to commit terror. So that Nnamdi Kanu will be confidently linked to terrorism. That's all their plan. Architects of evil. There is nothing like ESN again. We have ended it. You still want to use it to commit terror. But thank God a lot of them confess this is not what Nnamdi Kanu sent us. This is not what we established for. It is these guys that sent us on this. Some say that because they are hungry, they were no more paid as Nnamdi Kanu was paying them when he was free. And they have families. So you can see. You people, this Edo first song, we must buy him some bottles of beer. Because he has done a very good job here. He reminded them some things that we are forgetting. That immediately Onyendo was kidnapped. He used that word kidnapped. Then they started shenanigans. Every day, gossip. He had expected them to organize themselves and, move forward. Like you saw, Simon Ekpa was not there. And this government continued. And they declared. No, the Basbos. This guy even wanted to deny it. He did not even give a breathing space. He continued. He said that the one that shocked him was election was around the corner. The IPOB candidacy was in sight. And he was so dumbfounded when he heard China Sangwa slave and his other colleagues, criminal associates, and that they were going to resign because P2B was coming. They want to support P2. Freedom fighters. So that you will go and do election. When you are done doing election, you come back. Let us continue where we stopped. Bunch of jokers. Lunatics everywhere. Lunatics everywhere. You want to pause, so wait till, and the world will be looking at you. Oh, they will say these people are very serious. So after election, when their candidate fell, they continue with freedom fighting. Confused set of buffoons, non-entities. Confused set of buffoons. What do they know? Oh no, those. The guy continued to press. When Nadikan was out, other tribes, other nationalities that make up this Nigeria began to pick interest. They followed him, including Sunday. And now the Khan was granted media interview, press interview. A lot of people was interested. They became interested. Dele Momodu said, no, I have not seen a man as intelligent as this. Then you are working, fighting for freedom. People, even your own followers, hardly even know your face. They don't. He said, no wonder, because for him, that he agreed with Mazen Nandekan that there is nobody fighting for freedom that hides his face. What kind of freedom is that you're fighting? And that's why he know that these guys, that he want to agree with this guy that is calling the DOS member, that they are just running a confraternity, really. Because it's confraternity that hide their face, the face of their leaders and themselves. So you can see, I don't know where to start, I don't know where to end, but I just want to show you, because when you have these interviews, or I don't know, in fact, I don't know, I have a lot of things to show you, so I don't know where to start. When even the funny thing is that this guy even thought the guy asking him question don't really know about the struggle, or maybe he thought he's a bypasser like that. He said that immediately, instead of these people to give leadership, they were busy fighting Simon Ekpa, dating the public. This one accused, they're even among themselves, the criminal DOS, fighting themselves. This one will say this one is Ashawo, this one eat money, this one, that this is the only thing they were preoccupied with. They said the lot of nonsense they were posting. The guy picked offense. He said, why are you insulting my leader? He said, this is true. Does it mean you have not gone to visited the page of China Samur or China Samur slave? That doesn't mean you've not visited his page. That you should visit his page and see the junk and rubbish he's writing. And the guy picked offense. He said, but that's true. Somebody need to say the truth. And said that if they are not careful, he will come and deal with them. He will make it a point of duty to deal with them in the media space. Social media space. Because you don't know what they are actually doing, what they want, what exactly are they up to or up for. So that's why I don't know where to continue with. If they come my mouth as I talk, plenty things they come my mouth to talk. I tell you. All right, before we proceed with this analysis, which will not take longer, I want you to see what is happening in Finland for the final and the departure. Let's see. And what Finnish citizens are even saying about Simon Ekpa. So that we want these gossipers to look for Transformer and they have a very good warm embrace. Hug with the Transformer. If it is Otapiapia, you will see. You put in your soup, put in your water, so that you will not see this good news again. Because we will flood you with good news about Simon Ekpa and the freedom of Biafran people. So you can join me to see this, lovers of freedom.
Wow! In the snow, in the rain, they'll do it again for Biafra, for Simon Ekpa. Wow! Thank you so much. Precious Biafran. You are a Biafran for real. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you so much. Yeah, these are Biafrans from all walks of life, from all over the world. They are here. I want to see if I can get to speak to a Finnish person. Yeah. Bless you. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Can I have a word or two with you? I heard you were talking about knowing Simon Ekpa. Yeah, who is Simon Ekpa and what kind of a person can you describe him to be?
Simon Ekpa is a citizen of Lahti. He is a politician in here. He has served in our defense forces during his military service. He did it well. I didn't train him, but I was working in there at the moment, and I know he did it very well. He has worked in here during past years, and now there has been some happenings like police has taken him, but I think after this conference, police will release him again, and things will continue.
Wow, he's a great guy. Thank you very much. I am Raphael. I am a Deputy Minister of Communications. We are law-abiding citizens of Biafra, and we just declared this nation of Biafra, United States of Biafra.
That happened on Friday evening.
Thank you. You are aware of that.
I have read a lot about it during these days.
Wow, good. Thank you. And make every effort you can, knowing fully well that Simon Ekpa is a good guy, has not done anything wrong. Make effort also, because we know in a few days now they will release him. Make the best effort you can also to reach out and tell those that are concerned.
He's a very brave man.
Wow, he's a brave man. So,
all right, you can see Finnish citizens applauding Simon Ekpa and eulogizing his bravery. So can't you see that you are the bunch of failures? And here, Mr. Ajere have confirmed that in few days you will see our PM dancing to the shame of the enemy again. So I think you have seen where the Biafran people gathered to thank the Finnish authority for protecting their PM. And you saw the security there. So they are thanking Finnish government for protecting our PM, making him very safe from all the haters that probably want him to be gunned down within the period. So because they work with their intelligence. Forget about every other nonsense anybody want to believe. They can believe whatever shit they want to believe, man. You understand that? Okay, so let's I think we need to draw the curtain here. I don't know. Okay, thank you, brother Edofeson. Biafrans will subscribe to your channel. You're welcome back. I learned that you were sanctioned by YouTube before now. It's okay then. After this program, you will record more than 1,000 followers within 2 weeks' time. Yes, so report back to us, because Biafrans, we appreciate good people. We appreciate good people. So then, before I give my very good vote of thanks to everyone that made this happen, I want you to hear from our Supreme Leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, where he addressed this bunch of gossipers who, this gossip, they didn't start today. You can hear them. The guy was even saying he heard them just making mockery of themselves. This one will say, hey, why are you using Nnamdi Kanu? It's Onyendu. You guys are the ones that allowed Onyendu to even have this much power. This one, you allowed him. When he come out, we will show him where to belong, where he belong, or where to stay. Or, talking down at our Supreme Leader. The man that even formed the organization you are a member to. That is a bunch of criminals. Listen to this.
To rubbish Biafra. You are listening to them, gossiping about me. Oh, Nnamdi Kanu is a fraudster. He's a thief. And what did Nnamdi Kanu steal? Nothing. Did he defraud you? Nothing. Then why are you calling him a thief?
That is what Onyendu was saying. Why are you calling Nnamdi Kanu a thief? Did he defraud you? You call Simon Ekpa. Did he defraud you? What did he do to you? Nothing.
They cannot answer. That was why Simon Ekpa took time to demolish the little toad. Demolish him by your Tony Maya. Demolish your Coco and dumped him in the gut and the sewage. To you people. And he called them. Then they move forward and then get Biafra. Nonsense. New Nigeria. Thunder fire all of you and your new Nigeria. Check it, Uno. Simon Ekpa demolish your Coco.
Now, you see, this guy, Edo Sweson, told you about this bunch of criminals called the DOS. All they are saying now is a restructure. They have said it openly, not that they implied. They said it out. Political solution, restructure. Restructure what? New what?
Men on the path of truth and diligence. Truth and diligence. Because you're doing a good job. Continue doing it. We need many of you to come up and be speaking.
Because Onyendo did not commend you. He need many of Simon because that the person that he's doing a good job. You can see now that it's not one, it's not twice that he keep on eulogizing, talking about this Simon. That is where their envy, their bitterness started. That was the source of their bitterness.
Come on, I'm speaking.
Are you hearing that? So that is it. I don't want to continue with this. Thank you, all of us of freedom, once again. Please, I want to use this avenue to thank especially all the Biafrans that gathered down there in Lati and made this a wonderful day, made this a wonderful event, made this a wonderful conference, made it a remarkable period in our life. Make it a wonderful period. That same way you heard about Declaration of France in UK, Declaration of Poland in UK. That is the same way you are hearing. You will be history have it now down, waiting to be passed down to generations. How this Biafra came about, how this Biafra was declared and today is existing. That's how it will be. Now, the things you are enjoying, some people gathered in a foreign land to make it happen. So you can see that the things, the people, the kind of people they thought were in IPOB is no more what they are seeing. They are now seeing gathering of professors, doctors, high profile business class from all over the world. Expatriates. That's what they are seeing. So how will Finland admit that they are they that are sponsoring this are terrorists? All these professors are all terrorists. And the universities where they are lecturing, where they are, that all of them. So for our lady superwoman, Mama, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Mama, I love you so much. May God bless you. I love you so much. You are a great woman. Emeka Nwa gift, or is it Emeka gift or whatever? They were writing all sorts of junk that you were not able to, you couldn't leave Finland, you didn't leave and all of that. Spreading it on social media. But that is that for them. All they know is rumor blackmail, rumor propaganda, nothing. When you ask them to what is their result, they say it's underground because they believe in secret society. Everything is in darkness, in secrecy. So that's why they couldn't help but to indict themselves by admitting it openly today. It's not as if we don't know all along. We do know. But this, our Edo brother, God used him to bring their legs out today. I thank you, Barawa Sonny. You were unable to make it down there. Pastor Van 555. All of you, I can't mention. Ada Diorama, Mommy Rose, all of you, you did. May God bless you all. May God bless you all. May God bless you all. Whatever you lay your hands to do in life, God will prosper it because you have really done noble. All our brothers who in one way or the other are funding, are supporting, please. The journey is just starting. I want to use this opportunity to thank all Biafrans and all lovers of freedom that supported this Finnish event and the declaration of the state of Biafra as it was carried out. I want to thank especially all the organizers. This program is way too organized. Biafra is declared, the declaration for the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra, that is the United States of Biafra, USB. I thank you so much because you did us all proud. I want to start by thanking all those who funded it, all those who were not part that, but in one way or the other participated in funding this. I want to thank every person that contributed in the organization. It is superb. It is an international standard. No wonder Robbins, the American senator or one-time a deputy ambassador of American state to Nigeria, had to say what he said. He said Biafra got this whole thing 100%. Super organized. And in this my vote of thanks, while I thank everybody, I want to single out some persons. Please forgive me. You see that man that read out the plight, the grievances of the Biafran people, the plight, the ordeal, the persecution, the intimidation, the incarceration, how Nigerian state have bullied the Biafrans, how we have been so decimated, how non-terrorist organizations were conscripted into the Nigerian army and sent to Biafran land with the intention to annihilate our people, to obliterate us because of resources in our land. How he took his time to read out this, how these things were very well articulated. I was so in the whole of the program, I was so much in love with that. The role of Akbarawa Sonny, our brother, he really have done noble. Even while event was going on, he was also busy battling those naysayers, still bringing in information to Biafran people. Akbarawa Sonny, may God continue to bless you. Our brother that read that, may God bless you. But this will not be complete if I don't mention some other names. I will mention names, please. But everybody equally contributed. You know, every individual has some things that interest him or her, especially. Yes. I want to tell you, Mommy, the Chief of Staff, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, you are a superwoman. I love you so much. You are a great woman. You are a heroine. You are a heroine. May God bless you richly. You have really you feel the gap. You feel the gap of leadership when it is most needed. May God bless you. May God bless you. Thank you. While they were busy gossiping with your name, the bunch of illiterates I don't know if they don't know. There is something that Socrates said about people who don't know. He said, but the problem is not about not knowing. It's accepted. It's normal. Because the person who does not know but knows that he doesn't know is a wise man. But the problem is that moron that doesn't know and is still bragging because he doesn't know that he doesn't know. That is the one he say is worse than, he is an incorrigible fool. So I want to also tell you, Jide Kiji, I want to also tell 555 Adadiorama, Pastor Vam, Mommy Rose, Pastor Rose, all of you, please. There are many others I want to, that I underline is about their names. That's where I'm having the difficulty. Please continue the way you are going. You are all doing great. You are representing. You are all representing. May God keep blessing you all. Thank you. Thank you all. For those others that I don't remember their names, I have your videos. The way you have carried yourself, your courage, you represent us very well. Keep doing the good work. Lovers of freedom, like the American man said, we got all the requirements of United Nations 100%. Among the 5 countries, the freedom-seeking nations, he said it is only we Biafrans that got it 100% right. But he said that we still have a bulk of work to do. Please, we have a bulk of work to do. 555, I called you. Pastor Vam Akbarawa Sonny, I called 3 of you, please. We have a long way. We have a very long way to do. I know why I'm calling the 3 of you, please, because I know you will reach out faster, please. Yes, I have a little input to also make in that regards, please. We need to, the work is starting, and lovers of freedom like Nkere, the Minister of Finance. Oh, why would I leave you out? Why would I leave you out? Thank you. God bless you, sir. You are doing well. So I want to tell you people, all Biafrans, that we have just started the work now. Recognition is a whole lot of work. So this is where we need work. We need more support. Thank you. God bless you. We move. Please, if this is the first time of meeting this our program, of meeting us live or joining us, please subscribe to this channel and help us to share. Thank you. Remain blessed. I am Akbanakbanasuko.